Sorry about that. I got cut off. I will add like the first clip again because my car went on airplane mode. I'm on. It went on CarPlay mode. Alright, so anyway, like I was saying, is that I need a stand. There was a car behind me. Alright, let's get this stuff off my windows. Alright, so anyway, like I was saying, about like 2 days ago now, because it's like 4, 3 o'clock, whatever. So about like a couple of days ago, I had a, what do you want to call it? I had a IUD put in because I was supposed to be having surgery. Move, squirrel. I was supposed to be having surgery for my fibroids. For those who don't know, I have fibroids and like 2 of them are massive, and it's been causing me like great pain every time I am on my monthly. So what was happening is the plan was like, I know I will go to so many GYNs and I will have to go through so many sonograms and vaginal sonograms and MRIs for my fibroids, and nothing was working. They, at first they told me do not what they told me? They said, they told me to take like over-the-counter like medication and everything, like, don't use anything that that I'm not supposed to be like. Oh shit. Don't use anything that is going to like, but I forgot what they said. It was like in February they told me that. So the thing was, they was like, they took the flower shop. Yeah, so the thing was, I was supposed to have fibroids taken out in June. My GYN, who I saw like 2 days ago, he said that the fibroids, in March when I saw him, he said that I will not be able to have vaginal birth because I'll be taking the fibroids out, and then once you have like vaginal birth, you can't get fibroids. I mean, once you have fibroids removed, you cannot you cannot do vaginal birth if you have fibroids removed. So I'm like, oh no. Like, I want my vaginal birth. I always. Oh, see, the camera caught you. It was a guy who was trying to like beat the red light, and he did it, and the camera caught him. Sorry. So, okay, yeah. So once, why are these? Yeah. So the thing was, once you have fibroids removed, you cannot have vaginal birth. And my whole dream and everything that I always wanted was vaginal birth. I wanted a water birth. I just wanted something different, just not like just regular pushing. I wanted something like different. So my goal was water birth, and me having like a midwife, and me just having just like everything that I have always wanted. Because as us females, girls, our dreams or our like pretty much aspirations in life is to be married and to be a mother. That's something that we dream about. That's something that we want. That's something that we long for. That's something that I really want and that I really, really long for since I was, forever I can remember. So that's something that I want. That's something that I crave and need. It's just something about us girls. That's something, whatever. So the thing was, the thing was, that was being cut short. So I was a little bit upset because, when I went to 2 different doctors, they both told me, you cannot have vaginal birth if you get the fibroids removed. And I'm like, I was really sad, but I didn't want, any, more, pain or anything. When I was saying I was having, very heavy bleeding and from my monthly and for my my menstrual and everything, it was really, really heavy, and it was really, really painful. And every doctor I went to was I can't take it no more. I don't know what do you guys want me to do. I'm at the point where, at that time I was at a point where nothing's helping. And still at this same pace and everything, nothing's helping. Everything that y'all telling me to take over the counter medicine and all this extra stuff, is not helping. Oh, damn it. Okay, so we're gonna back up. So I'm nothing is helping. Everything that you guys are telling me to take, it's just not helping. Sorry guys, I'm backing up into this parking here at CVS. Alright, park, turn off the car. Yes, everything that I was basically, let me talk to you guys real quick. Everything that I was basically going through, they was telling me not to take this. I did my hair, so what is this? Everything that they was telling me to do, not to do, and everything. Of course, I was listening, but it was getting to a point where I didn't feel damn, I have to get these fibroids removed because I can't go another menstrual with these same pains. And so I went there. He said as of right now, technically, I am on birth control because IUD is a birth control. He wants to see in the next 23 days to see how my next menstrual is, if it's going to help with the pain and the bleeding is pouring. So he wants to see in a month. The schedule is still scheduled for June. Right now we're April 25th. So the schedule is scheduled for June. I told him just to keep it just in case and everything. So we got that down packed and everything. So everything is still pretty much there's still a possibility that I will have to have a C-section and not vaginal birth. But for right now, we're going to go with the cause that I'm gonna have vaginal birth, and we're gonna go with the cause that I'm not gonna have a C-section. We're gonna see how this IUD plays off and everything, and see if it's gonna work or it's not gonna work. We have a month, or because we even have until May to see. Oh, sorry, next month is May. So we even have until the whole month of May and early June to see, because the surgery is not early June. It's in the mid-June area. So we have several menstruals monthlies to go by before it actually works. So basically I just been going through a lot with this whole thing, and what my menstrual's over because I put it in the same day my menstrual's over. So the 4th day I put it in. I've been seeing, of course, you're gonna have like spotting because it's all in your uterus and everything, so you have spotting. So that's what I'm here to get. And I'm gonna have cramps, of course. So right now I'm here to get like little like liner pads, because I don't want to use like my monthly pads for a little bit of dots, you know, whatever. It's only been day 2, so they said like so that was, I think, Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. No, sorry, that was Thursday. So by next week, Thursday, everything should be stopping. Even before Thursday, everything should be stopping. And I will see like results within like the next couple of weeks, next couple of months, when it's my menstrual. I know it's parts of it's like a little bit TMI, but us as girls, like, we have to do what's like best for us, and we have to like, you know, just see like, you know, everything. But I just want to let you guys know that, and that's it. I'm gonna go in CVS and get what I'm gonna get. And yeah, let me bring my bag. All right, bye.